Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Give me a moment here. Let me see here. Just sharing out the live stream right away. Alright. Hello, all you maniacal gamers. This is the TheVideoGameManiac, and welcome to what is probably going to be the last live stream of Hotel Dusk Room 215. I remember talking about this, I think back in Chapter 2 or Chapter 3 of this game. There might be a situation where I do 2 chapters during one live stream just because either they're very short or just because. And I think the best situation would have been the 9th and the 10th chapters, which are the last 2 chapters in this game. So yeah, I think I'm getting a phone call. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, never mind. A painting of an apple, huh? Rosa said there were 5 apple paintings. Okay, we're doing this then. The day that Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition comes out for the Nintendo Switch is like 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away from now, so there's a painting on the wall. It's a still life. I gotta hurry and beat this game in Pokemon Soul Silver pretty soon. It's a painting of apples. What am I looking for? Do I see an X there equals 13? It kind of looks like that. A Y? There's a letter painted into the picture. A picture of 5 apples and the letter Y. There are other apple paintings besides this one. Yeah, there are. I remember there was one in 217 for starters. And I think there's one down this hallway too. There's a painting on the floor. That's weird. Why is it there? More apples and wine. Or apple cider, probably. Oh, I thought that was a letter. Oh, there's the letter. They're not that difficult to spot. A picture of 4 apples and the letter N. There's still another apple painting. Apples are good. Popular ingredient with fruit and vegetable juices, I'll say that much. I think I remember seeing one downstairs as well. There's a painting on the wall. It's a still life. There's 2 apples here, so the next letter here is the second letter. And there's 5 paintings in total, so there you are. A picture of 2 apples and the letter E. There's still another apple painting. Oh, I'm literally looking right at it. But then where's the fifth one? Is it in the restaurant? There's a still life painting on the wall. Another N. And there's 3 apples on this one too, so 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah. There should be a painting with just 1 apple somewhere. This is the 4th apple painting I've seen. I need to find one more. Yo, hide! That you, Louie? Where you been, man? I've been all over this place trying to track you down. I finally found Mila down in Rosa's room. Looks like someone found her and let her there, yeah? And you should have said something. Make me waste all my time like that. I was looking for her too, you know? Sorry. Nah, I get it. Just forget all about old Lewis again, yeah? Oh, I see what it is. Oh, knock it off, Louie. I got some new info. About Mila? It's about her father. Seems her old man went missing 7 years ago. Trip, man. That's a long time to be off the map. So what? Mila's been looking for her pops this whole time? Maybe? Something rough happened to her, but I don't know the full story. I have to poke around some more. Yeah, well check this. I got me some info too. It's about that old key. Oh, and I also did that B&E that you wanted to find out about Melissa's ma. Looked up the guest book from 2 years back. Ah, good info. Just point me to the apple paintings. What? Those crappy things? And what you want to know about those for? Just a hunch I need to check. Rosa said there were 5 paintings. But I can only find 4. Apples, huh? You sure you ain't been hitting the bourbon again, Hyde? An apple didn't fall on your head? Okay, let me think. You got the 2nd floor hallway. Yeah, in your room too. You remember that one? I guess it's because the room I'm in is like the most sought-after room or something. I saw those. There's also one in 217, and one at the end of the central hallway. Oh, right. Right. Yeah, let me see. Oh man, sorry. I don't know about the last one. It's somewhere. Probably somewhere new that I haven't been in yet. So what's that key for? It's the key for the booze cellar. And are you thinking what Louie's thinking? Probably not. Guess I have to try, yeah? Anyways, this is the one key old man Dunning never let me touch. Didn't even keep a copy with those other keys what he keeps in the office. Man, hiding it inside a plant? Never would have guessed. What a trip. Yeah, it's odd. Do some people hide their house keys in a plant or something? I'll be honest, I've been thinking of doing that because every once in a while I forget to take the house key with me and I'd have to call my aunt to open the door when I come home from doing Postmates or something because the door's locked. Sometimes. So was Grace here 2 years ago? See, that's a thing, man. I don't know. Guest logs in the office only go back 1 year. I got no idea if you tossed the old ones or what. Gotcha. So hey, Hyde? You gonna go scope out that booze cellar? Yeah. Well, just hurry up before Dunning finds out you have that key, dig? Listen, I gotta swing over to 7 Stars and close up shop. But come down to the cellar after one, dig? Lois! Huh? Oh crap, man. What in the Sam Hill are you doing here? You're supposed to be minding the bar. I'm going, Mr. Smith. I'm on my way. Get to it. Thought I could trust you with watching my bar. Don't make me regret it. Yes, sir. I'm going. The one job he says he enjoys the most. Louis runs down the hall. Damn kid. Got a whole lot of learning to do. You gotta like his mood changes. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like he has the best facial animations in this game. I'm sorry you had to hear all that, Mr. Hyde. Don't worry about me. Well, ain't you just a big sweetheart? But tell me something, Mr. Hyde. Why are you talking to Lewis at this hour anyhow? Just bored. That's so. Alright then. Excuse me. Dunning stomps off down the hall. Oh, already? Huh. This is a 12-2 chapter, if I recall correctly. So, where do I go now? Where's Rosa? Maybe she knows where that painting is. Perhaps she's in the kitchen. Or maybe I should just go to the bar again. Yeah, let's go to the bar again. Let's see what happens. Unless there's someone... No, there's someone down there. Nope. No one here, but just us booze. Just us drinks. I still want to try that adult chocolate milk beverage. It sounds good. Like maybe the only kind of alcohol I'll enjoy. Okay, maybe let's go upstairs. Or maybe this way. Let me see. Let me go to Rosa's room again. And it's good to know we're gonna finish this game, because the last 2 chapters of this game were my favorite chapters. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, what am I doing? Well, Mr. Hyde, what can I do for you? Got a minute? Of course. Have you learned anything about Mila's father, huh? Well, have you? Rosa, it's been about 20 minutes. Literally. God forbid how you convert that into anime time. I mean, God knows Dragon Ball Z. 5 minutes lasted 3 episodes. Or more, I don't know. I'm good, but not that good. Oh yes, I suppose not. Well, I guess I'll just have to put on your sleuthing cap. Even as a detective, I never wore one. I hope. Like Sherlock Holmes' little brown cap thing, whatever. But I may have one thing. Yes? Mila's father is a guy named Robert Evans. Robert Evans? Robert Evans! Oh my goodness! Oh my stars. Easy, Rosa. I take it you've heard of him? No, I'm just excited. Oh. So your father's name is Robert Evans. Is it, Mila? I wonder where he could be. Never you fret, Mila, honey. Mr. Hyde is going to find him for you. Right, Mr. Hyde? Sure. Listen, where are those apple paintings you were talking about? Suddenly, I've developed a taste for art. Just so happens apples are sweet fruits. So a literal taste in art. You said there were 5, right? That's right. Are there really 5? For a fact. This hotel isn't that big, you know, and I've counted them many times. Those paintings have been here as long as I have. I guess you saw how each painting has a different number of apples? Oh god, my voice cracked there. I guess you saw how each painting has a different number of apples? Well, I was sure that had some kind of meaning, but darned if I know it. I tried asking Mr. Smith about it once, but that man is just useless. Who knows? He told me. I bet he knows, the old coot. He probably does, honestly. I don't know about that, but I did learn something else. Truly? Ooh, tell Rosa. Come on now. There's a hidden letter in each painting. Letters? Goodness me. You'd think she, of all people, would have noticed that. I think those letters mean something. I mean, they're not exactly discreet. Some of them are easy to spot in the corners. That's why I need to know where all the paintings are hung. I see. Well, there are 3 on the 2nd floor, and 2 on the 1st floor, right? Wait, there are 2 on the 1st floor? Of course. There's the one in the hallway, and then... Oh, but you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know about the one in the special room. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Special room. What's up? Okay, I'm curious. What's the special room? It's at the back of the lobby. It's the only room like it in the entire hotel. Oh, isn't this the suite that Dunning offered me originally? But he was like, it was like $300 a night or something, and we were like, nah, too expensive. And then his mood turned sour. He was like trying to sweet talk us. I guess we're going into that room after all. It's at the back of the lobby. It's the only room like it in the entire hotel. And that's where the 5th painting is? That's right. It says room 111 on the door. Can you get me into room 111? So you can see the apple painting? Is that it? Well, I suppose so. Alright, but only for Mila. Oh, and because I'm a little bit curious too. Hell yeah, now she's on our side. Just like Louie. Thanks. I'm gonna have to sneak the key away from Mr. Smith. Once I do that, I'll go into room 111 and wait for you. Then you could just slip in later, okay? Good. Got it. Mila is counting on you to figure this all out, so don't mess it up. And for mercy's sake, don't let Dunning know about any of this. Sneak around. In the middle of the night, too. Rosa sneaks off down the hall. Okay. Oh, it's not just the 2 of us again. Now what? Should I ask Mila about her old man? Mila. Alright. Don't look at me like that. I'll just wait until I know what's with those paintings. You coming along for the ride? Oh! Yay! It's just the 2 of us again. I have to make a note to save on the 2nd file once I start chapter 10, cause I ain't gonna lie, I love a particular puzzle in that painting, in that chapter. Why did I say painting? I love a particular chapter in that, a particular puzzle in that chapter. Hyde! Huh? What are you doing, Mr. Hyde? Oh dear. Where do you think you're taking Mila? Don't you know what time it is? I left my watch at home. There's something shifty about you, mister, and I don't like it. No, sir. Fooling a young gal like Mila around a hotel in the middle of the night. I don't need creeps like you in my place. You better not be Here Comes Sunrise. Yeah, I know what's coming. I'll just speed up the process here. I forgot about this. Sneaking around. Honestly, this would have been an obvious mistake. That's what soft resetting's for. They even warned me about that too. And the reason I do this is because you get one game over in this game, you don't see the little secret at the end of the game. Oh, and it's a good one too. I think that's like, what, the second time I could have gotten a game over in this game? Good thing I saved. Took the long way. Yeah, he would have kicked us out, by the way. So, you managed to avoid Mr. Smith, did you? I'm sneaky when I need to be. I don't doubt it. The apple painting is in the back. Go on now. I'm on it. I'm just going to wait here with Mila, if that's alright by you. I could always explore this room, but really there's nothing to explore. I think I'm at that point where some things just don't matter to look at in this game. Ah, there's the last painting. Oh, look at that, an AC! Not that it's needed in December, but... What do you know? It's a still life painting. One little apple, too. You're not a true artist unless you've... Oh, look, there's a letter. You're not a true artist unless you've drawn some fruit. One way or another. Picture of an apple. And the letter J. Jenny. That's all of the hidden letters. I wonder what they mean. Jenny. What else could it be? Nenji? Nenji. Nenjy. Sounds Japanese. Huh. Jenny? If I arrange them in order of the number of apples in each painting, it spells Jenny. Jenny. Wait, I've seen that name before. It was on the birthday card I found in Dunning's office. We are making progress here. What the hell? Ah! What now? Uh-oh. Oh, no! Mila! Mila! Oh, Mila! Did you see the way she looked down for a sec? What do we do? What do we do? She's not breathing! I can't hear her! What? Do something! Do something, Mr. Hyde! Help the poor girl! Help Mila! I like this part. This is the second time you do this. Close the Switch, or I'm sorry, the Nintendo 3DS, and then open it back up. CPR. You okay? Oh, now she's talking too. Yes. What the? Mila? I'm not used to hearing her talk. Don't take Jenny. Goddamn. Holy crap, she's talking. Mila. Dear, your voice. Oh, what a blessing. This is a true miracle. Mila, you can speak again. Your voice has returned. How? All I did was perform CPR on her. Maybe Kyle has a gift. I don't know. I'm complicating this. We're twisting this in a way that it probably shouldn't. Mila? You okay? What's wrong? I remember. I remember. I remember. It all went dark. Just like that one time. Mila? Sweetie? Dear, how did you lose your voice? It's okay. You can tell Rosa. Mila? Hey, take it easy. Just tell me what happened. How did you lose your voice? Louie's missing out. What do you remember? I was playing with her in this room. This room? You've been here before? Yes. Did she pass out because the memories came flooding back to her? Could that happen? Could that happen to you in real life? Did she suffer from amnesia of some kind? Perhaps. Yes. Are you sure? Please, dear, answer Mr. Hyde. Who are you playing with in here? Jenny. I was with Jenny. I was waiting for Papa. Oh, look at that. I don't normally see 4 questions at once. What do you mean like that time? What did you mean when you said like that time? That time everything went dark. Went dark? When I was waiting for Papa. Mila, when was this? When I was 9. So how old are you now? You never ask a woman her age. Mila, answer him. How old are you? Oh, good. Louis dodged a bullet. I kind of dodged a bullet as well, now that I think about it. 19. That's what they said. Someone had to tell you? Ooh, who said that? What happened, Mila? I don't know. It was because I was over there for a long time. It's all coming out. How did you lose your voice? I was scared. Jenny was crying. Jenny said, "Help me." I was scared. Who's Jenny? A girl. Obviously. A friend I met here. My friend. Papa said, stay and wait with Jenny. So, We played. But Jenny, she... Someone took her, didn't they? Damn. Who was it? Man. A strange man with a scary face. Jenny was kidnapped? Mila, where's your father? I don't know. The gallery was gone. So, we came here. Papa and me came here. How long have you been looking for him? A long time. Ever since I woke up. Long time. Was she in a coma? You said you were over there. Where is that? Oh god, she was in a coma. Robin's hospital. I woke up. I was in a bed. No one was there. So I tried to call for Papa, but I couldn't speak. And your mother? Sweetie, where was she during all this? Mom wasn't there. She was in a crash. A plane crash. God damn. I waited for Papa for a long time. But Papa never came. So you came here. Can you imagine if all these questions were read? When did you wake up? Don't know. I was asleep for a long time. Then they told me I just woke up. Damn. Oh, Mila. You poor girl. You must be tired. Let's get you back to Rosa's room. Don't you think she slept enough? Huh. It's okay. I'm going to take good care of you. Mr. Hyde, I'm going to see to it that this little girl gets the rest she needs. You'll have to ask her about your paintings later. Why not? Nothing else has been going according to plan tonight. Mila and Rosa leave. Damn. Was she in a coma for 10 years? Or almost 10 years? What does that do to the body? I need to look into that more. Mr. Hyde? I'm sorry, I couldn't sleep and I overheard... Actually, you're the right person I need to see. Hey, Doc. How's the night treating you? I felt better, but I think the worst is over. At least I hope. Yeah, me too. Did something happen? You seem tired. I am tired, but I'll live. In that case, can I trouble you for a moment? I need to ask you something. I'm not loaning your money. You just came out of room 111, right? Yeah. What of it? Well, were you with her? With who? The woman. A young woman in white. She just came out of that room with the maid. You mean Mila? Mila. That's it. That was her name. What's your story? You knew about Mila? You know something? Spill it. Yes, I just remembered something when I heard her name. Her name is Mila Evans. You are a doctor, so... How do you know her? She was a patient at the hospital where I worked. Interesting. Yes. Robin's Memorial in Santa Monica. But I never expected to see her here. Not at all. Here we go. What was she doing in the hospital? It's an odd case. She was brought to us unconscious, with no visible injuries. She spent almost the next 10 years in a coma. Ah, god damn it. 10 years? That's a long time to be in the dark. She went from 9 to 19 during a coma. God, she missed out on a lot. It sure is. We didn't see any sign of hope, but then half a year ago she just came around. The attending physician was astonished. He called her recovery a miracle. Not that I take stock in such things. But unfortunately, we had trouble contacting her family. Now let me ask you something. Did you know her family? You know anything about her family? Yes. Her father used to come in once a month and check on her progress. His visits were clockwork. He came once a month for 10 years? Without fail. But for some reason, he never appeared after she woke up. Sounds like he picked a bad time to hang it up. Yes, perhaps. We tried several times to contact him, but he never returned our calls. Oh, and the bills. The bills had all been paid in advance. No one ever came to see her besides her father. He may have no idea what has happened. You ever meet her, old man? No, I heard about it from the nurses and such. Right. Damn. Oh, and Mr. Hyde? I just remembered something else. If you can spare a moment. Go ahead. Do you remember the first time we met this evening? When I thought I had heard your name before. I just remembered why. Oh, I'd forgotten about this, actually. I don't know how I missed it, but... Well, anyway. Right before Mila woke up, she had a new visitor. Keep talking, Doc. His name... The name of that visitor was Kyle Hyde. Oh, you're kidding me. When we couldn't reach Mila's father, we thought... I mean, the hospital, they tried to notify this Hyde fellow, but to no avail. Mr. Hyde, did you visit Mila before she woke up? It wasn't me. See. Could it have been Bradley? Well, please keep an eye on her. And try to keep her from overdoing it. I can't imagine she has fully recovered her strength yet. Excuse me. Kevin leaves the lobby. So Kevin knew about Mila. And Mila came out of a coma 6 months ago. And somebody named Kyle Hyde visited her. Could that have been you, Bradley? Pager, huh? Maybe it's figured out something else. How jarring must it be for a child to be in a coma and then wake up, as a young adult? Are there any real-life cases like that? When I beat this game, I'll need to look into that. Well, maybe not beat's the right word, more like finish. Because this is a visual novel kind of game. Still, holy crap. Guess I should give that a ring. And I bet Ed's figured some of this stuff out as well. Hyde, what's the good word? What? No Rachel? Everybody's gotta go home sometime. Listen, I just heard a little chestnut about Evans. You sitting down? 10 years ago, Robert Evans bought himself a little place called Hotel Dusk. Damn. Robert Evans bought this hotel? Yeah, seems Evan bought this thing in 1969. He owned it for 3 years, then sold it to some mope for a song. So he sold it 7 years ago. You must be tired, Hyde. You're repeating everything. Anyway, he sold it to Dunning Smith. You probably met him by now. No shit. I don't know what you found here, Hyde, but that place has a troubled history. Tell me. Dusk used to be a real party joint, but in 1969 it just shut down. You follow me? Means Evans shut the place down the moment he bought it. Now why the hell would a guy do a thing like that? Who buys a business just to shut it down? EA would. Oh no. Don't joke about that, because god, you know how many studios they've swallowed up and... oh god. And why'd he sell it to Dunning Smith? My thinking is that Evans played Smith and dumped the place, but I don't know. Lots of questions here, Hyde. You might not like where this night of sleuthing ends up. I get ready for a bad surprise. Oh, tell me about it. Thanks, Ed. What? Who's that? You got visitors at this hour? You're busier than I thought. Looks like it. Well, I'll leave you to it. Watch your back. Kinda wish I still had that, the revolver that Jeff Angel had. Yeah? Oh, it's Rosa. Oh, Rosa. Now what? Oh, Mr. Hyde. It's just terrible. Rosa, pull yourself together. What's going on? It's Mila. Oh god, now what? What about her? She hasn't come back. He came and took her, and she hasn't come back. Mr. Smith came and took her away. Oh, what the fuck? Come on. Dunning? Yes, I was trying to take Mila back to my room, you know? And then Mr. Smith just came out of nowhere. He told me to take Mila to the police first thing in the morning. But then I told him. Oh, what a fool thing I did. I told him she could speak, and that we knew why she had come here. Then he said there was no need to call the police at all. And then he said that he was going to have a little chat, and he took her away. Wait, he took her? Yes. Oh, what is going on? Where are they? I figured they went back to his room. But no one answers when I knock, and... What should I do, Mr. Hyde? Go back to your room and sit still. I'll go find them. Alright, if you say so. Yeah, there's a lot more going on between Dunning and Mila than meets the eye. Come to think about it, there's a lot more going on with Dunning than we know. Clearly it's important if kidnapping is warranted. Rosa turns and scurries off down the hall. Dunning and Mila are having a chat, huh? I guess I should try his room first. Shouldn't we be looking... Well, okay, whatever. Arch the door open. Might be a good idea to save, too. And when I wasn't sneaking around properly and he caught me, he was like, why are you walking out with her in the middle of the night? Clearly he knows something about her that I don't. What? Okay, whatever. We'll take the normal way. God, imagine if that door was locked. Yo, hide! Hmm? Oh, it's Louie. Louie. I just got done talking to Mama Sass, my man. Heard the boss man came and took your new friend away, yeah? That's cold. He wanted her all to himself. I was about to check his room. Better you than me, my brother. But I got your back if you need it. Otherwise, I'll swing around the hotel and see what I can find. Wait, Louie, what about the wine cellar? Nah, man, I ain't been there yet. Check it out. I'll swing by once I take a buzz through Dunning's room. Whatever you say, officer. Those, detective instincts, they never really go away, do they? Lee runs off. I can imagine being a police officer to be a rather stressful position. Not necessarily a soldier, not necessarily a civilian either. Unless you're a SWAT team, that's a little more serious. No one's here. Hell, we're even undercover. It's a picture. There's a little girl in this photo. Could that be Jenny? Is that the name of Dunning's daughter? It's open this time. The best room for himself. Oh, what the heck? What is all this? It's a big bookshelf. There are a lot of newspaper clippings on the wall in front of the desk. There's something in the drawer here. One, two, three, four, five, six? I think there's a sixth one there. I'm counting 9. There's a bunch of birthday cards in the drawer. I've seen this card before. There was one just like it in the office. Happy birthday, Jenny. The cards are all addressed to Jenny. What does this mean? And what about the rest of this? Magazine and newspaper clippings on the wall next to the desk. Some books stacked up on the desk. There's a newspaper article on the table. The date of the paper is 1972. That's 7 years ago. The article reads, Osterzone's works, while smaller pieces, feature a distinctive expression. Light and shadow are used in a way beyond that of any other contemporary artists, overflowing with a sensibility that is subtle yet bold. These canvases charm easily. They can also capture the purest essence of a thing in a single fleeting moment. Most notably, the work, Angel Opening a Door, is a masterpiece. It so opens ambiguities in the viewer's powers of imagination that even a layman can. Nice 50-cent words. Pal. Nice 50-cent words, pal. I wonder if Summer wrote this. But why would Dunning keep a newspaper article about Osterzone? Photo brochure on the top of the desk. This brochure. This is the same brochure Mila was carrying, the one from 10 years ago. Why would Dunning have one of these too? What's this? There's something written here. It's a sketch of a wine cellar with some kind of symbol on it. I got the old brochure that was on the desk. I'll need to look at the map in a sec. It's a picture of Dunning and a young girl. Oh, now that would have been nice to zoom in on. Ugh. It's some wood. It must be for his carving hobby. I bet he calls it woodland. I guess that's about all I can find here. I seriously doubt the bed has anything. God forbid his bathroom has anything either. They all look alike. There's really nothing of value in here. So that's the wine cellar right up there on the top left. And I gotta go to the pantry to get there. Louis said he was waiting for me there. Where are Dunning and Mila? And what could that symbol written on the old brochure mean? I need to figure this out and fast. I only have until dawn, right? Through the pantry. There it is. I remember I couldn't go in here before. Could Mila and Dunning be here? Whoa, this is a little random. Give me a sec here. I'm gonna take a drink. We're doing this now? Once I heard about the apple painting from Rosa, I decided to have a look. I guess chapter 9 is pretty short. There were 5 in all, 2 on the first floor and 3 on the second. I found one of the second floor paintings in the hallway, and I found another one in my room. The last one on the second floor was in room 217? That's right. The last second floor apple painting was in room 217. I found 5 apple paintings in all. All 5 pieces of apple exodia. Heh. Each painting had a different letter hidden on it. I had Rosa open room 111 so I could look at the final painting. Then I rearranged the letters that I found in each of the paintings. I had to mix them up so they matched the number of apples in the paintings. When I finished, they spelled out the name... like, really now. That's right. They spelled the name Jenny. Once I solved the puzzle, I went back to Mila and Rosa. I found Mila on the floor. Breathing had stopped, so I had to give her mouth to mouth. When she came to, Mila was able to start talking. I grilled her for a bit and learned a few things. Jesus. Why are you grilling a perfectly good piece of white meat? Very thinly cut white meat. Like that she had been to this stump before with her father. When they came here, Mila was... 33? Where are we getting 33 from? Maybe I'm 33 years old, I don't know. That's right. Mila was 9 years old when she came here with her old man. She made friends with a girl named Jenny. Just the shock of seeing Jenny get abducted put Mila in a coma. Mila went under when she was just 9 years old. And she was in that coma for a long time. Kevin told me he knew her from his time at the hospital, where she stayed. And the name of that hospital was... Robbins. Good God, no, not Nile. That's it. She went to Robbins Memorial Hospital in Santa Monica. She only woke out of that coma 6 months ago. When Mila regained her voice, some of these mysteries started making sense. Then Ed called and told me about the hotel's previous owner. It seems Robert Evans bought the place 10 years back, then dumped it on Dunning. Then Rosa showed and told me that Dunning had taken off with Mila. Dunning wasn't in his room, but I tossed the place anyway. I found something in his desk drawer. It was... birthday cards. All three are right, technically, but, in the drawer. That's right, I found a whole bunch of birthday cards. They were all addressed to Jenny. When I saw them all together like that, I figured it out. Jenny is the name of Dunning's daughter. The one Rosa told, That's a typo! The one Rosa told me about. Damn. That kinda breaks the tension. How do Dunning and Evans tie together? What kind of shady dealings were they up to? Evans and Mila, Dunning and Jenny, two men and their daughters. And what about the Kyle Hyde that paid Mila a visit? Was that you, Bradley? Outside, in the LA night, the worst side of humanity has license to roam. And here, inside this hotel, am I going to find something that I don't want to see? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm getting close to the truth. I'm getting close to the truth, Bradley. And to you. I should have saved. Ah, hell. Damn. There goes... Who's Dan supposed to be in Game Grumps? Is he Grump or not so Grump? I get the two mixed up, honestly. What the? Louie! Hey! What happened? Motherfucker. Sleepy. You could clearly tell that was Dunning. Somehow I'm still saving. Oh god, come on, get into the moments. Chapter 10. 2 a.m.? Oh. What hour is it? Mr. Hyde? Mr. Hyde! Mr. Hyde, wake up! Oh, what am I going to do? You can't be... Are you dead? Land's sakes, Mr. Hyde, get up! Ow. You're alive! Must be. Being dead wouldn't hurt this bad. Thank goodness. I'm so glad you're not dead. Are you going to be alright? Well, are you? Yeah, I think so. It's killing me. Must have been the bourbon earlier. I hear you, brother. Got me a whole 42nd Street traffic jam blaring away. You're going to make it, Louis? Yeah, man. I'm breathing. But I got a knot in my noggin the size of a baseball. You me both. Ugh, I'm glad that's all it is. To come in here and find the two of you on the floor. Goodness. I knew to faint it clean up. I knew to faint it clean away. What on earth happened? We got thumped good. Some dirtbag hit us from behind. Yeah, Hyde? That's my take on it. I walked in here and saw Louis on the floor. When I went to check on him, somebody dry gulched me. Never saw it coming. Who would do such a thing? Didn't see a face. But we as the player did. How about you, Louis? You see who sapped you? Nah, man. All I saw was stars on the floor. I was checking on the shelves in the cellar when I got whacked. Ow. Can't believe how much this hurts, man. How you feel. That's enough whining from both of you. Pull yourselves together and act like men. Mr. Hyde, Mila hasn't come back yet. She's still gone? Yes, and I'm as worried as can be. I can't believe any of this. Just when the girl starts to talk, she up and vanishes. Whoa, hold up, Mama Sass. Mila started talking? When did this happen? I thought I already knew this. I ain't heard squat about that. I just haven't spoken to you about it yet, Louis the No-No. Same old song and dance. He's still trying to hit on her, but... lucky for him, she's 19, so... no one tells Louis nothing. So when did Mila start talking? And did she say anything about me? Huh? Come on. Focus, Louis. We were in room 111. Rosa opened it so I could eyeball an apple painting. Apple painting? The one what you've been looking for? That's it. There are 5 of them in this joint. And each one's got a different letter of the alphabet in it. A different piece of Exodia the... okay, I'm done with that. String all 5 of them together, and they spell out a name. Jenny. Jenny? I don't know no Jenny. I know a couple. There's Forrest Gump's Jenny, there's Nickelodeon's My Life as a Teenage Robot Jenny. Jenny? But that's the name of the girl Mila was talking about. Yeah, it is. Whoa, whoa, slow down. I just got cracked upside the head, remember? Did Mila start talking while you was looking at the painting? No, it was after. I came out of the room and she had keeled over. What? She, like, fainted? For a fact. Poor thing lost consciousness and then stopped reading. And then stopped breathing. Oh man, trip. Yeah, she probably tripped. Nah, I'm just joking about that. But Mr. Hyde gave her mouth-to-mouth and saved her life. Hell yeah. Ugh. Mouth-to-mouth, Hyde? Oh man, talk to me, brother. You're an idiot, Louis. Once Mila came around, she started talking, and that's all there is to that. I think room 111 triggered something. What's that? She remembered coming to the Dusk 10 years with her father. Think that's true? Yeah. Sounds like she was playing in 111 with this Jenny kid. Then somebody up and snatches the kid right in front of her. Ah, get out of here. I took Mila back to my room, and Mr. Smith showed up. He told me to take Mila to the police in the morning. Well, I told him that Mila could talk, and that we didn't need the police's help. Mr. Dunning's eyes got as white as hotcakes, and he said he has to talk to her. Wait, so he took Mila? Man, this is trippy. But I think I follow you so far. There's more. Kevin Woodward knows Mila. What's this, Pops? Woodward's a doctor down at Robbins Memorial Hospital. Mila was a patient there for a long time. You did not tell me any of this, Mr. Hyde. Is the poor girl sick? Not exactly. She was in a coma for 10 years. Oh my stars. Then 6 months ago, she wakes up. Woodward says it was a total surprise. Man, now my melon's really aching. You can't make up crap this weird. Let me make sure I follow. Mila was here 10 years ago, yeah? I dig that. But then she goes under for 10 years? That's crazy. It gets crazier. Woodward told me Mila's old man used to visit her once a month. Nice guy, right? But right before she opens her eyes and rejoins the world, her old man vanishes. No one's heard from him. Oh, the poor man. It's possible he doesn't even know that she recovered. Possible. And that's why Mila's trying to find him. Oh, hi, you sure we ain't still knocked out? This is the freakiest story I ever heard. Better sit down then, Louis, because I ain't done. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, wait, there's more. Right before Mila came around, she got a new visitor. It wasn't her old man either. It was somebody using the name Kyle Hyde. Alright, that's enough. You gotta be kidding me, right? Because if that's true, then you know who was at the hospital. I know. The whole thing blows my mind, man. Mr. Hyde, I'm awfully worried about Mila. We have to hurry and find where she and Mr. Smith have gotten to. Yeah, I know. But we also have to check out this wine cellar. There's wine in here older than Mila. Plus, this place is important, so... It's a whiskey bottle. There's a puzzle in this room, basically. Wine bottles. Who cares? It's a dirty wooden box. It's one of these items. A big beer box. Nice. Boxes of hooch. If I turn to a life of crime tonight, I'll come back for these. Boxes of booze. I've never heard of this company. I'll have to amend that. Huh. Wine bottles covered in dust. More wine bottles. Never was a big wine guy. I've tried wine once before. I didn't really like the taste of it personally. I know it's around here somewhere. It's a whiskey bottle. This box is partly crushed and the bottom is bulging out. Maybe it's the one here, because, you know, this one was circled. Not sure who's pictured. It's a shelf designed to hold alcohol. Bless you, shelf. It's a case of whiskey. Ah, here we go. There are whiskey bottles in this case. There are 3 bottles in here. Alcohol is leaking out of a crack in the bottle. What a terrible waste. It's a dirty wooden box. That box is important, by the way. There's a 4th bottle I gotta find. It's a box. The name of the booze company's written on it. Was I supposed to look at the box first? There's a whiskey bottle on the top of the shelf. This whiskey. It's the same stuff that was in the case on the back shelf. This bottle's only half full. Just maybe. And then I take this one too. This whiskey. Same stuff that was in the case on the back shelf. Wait, don't I have to pick it up? I think I'll put this whiskey bottle in one of the open spaces in the case. What's wrong? Something about that whiskey bottle seems odd to me. Huh? Like what? It's just a whiskey bottle. Not a thing odd about it. Trust me on this one. I know whiskey. Spare me your expertise, Lewis. If I say something's odd, it's odd. Why is there a half-full bottle of whiskey in the wine cellar? If you're going to open a bottle, why wouldn't you put it in the bar? Wait up. Lewis! Have you been down here drinking on the sly? What? Come on, Mama Sass, give me a break. I run the bar. If I want a drink, I'll pound them down up there. So what about the other bottle? Do I fill it up with it? This bottle's only half full. Really, I can't hold two bottles at the same time? Two halves make a whole. And two holes make a woman. Not going to get anywhere using this right now. I'll pour one more bottle of whiskey into a bottle in the case. Perfect. Didn't spill a drop. Now we'll put it back in the case and... Huh? What's that sound? Something pressure sensitive. Huh? What the heck? Thought so. Whoa! Oh my stars! What's going on? This is some Indiana Jones level shit right here, man. Crap, Hyde. There's stairs behind the shelf. Yeah. This is why we got cool, Louis. Somebody didn't want us finding this. Oh man. Did you know this place had a basement? I had no idea. The only one who ever comes down here is Mr. Smith. Do you think that he... Yeah, I do. So what next, Hyde? What do you think? I'm gonna follow the rabbit down the hole. Not by yourself, you ain't. I'm going too. No, stay here with Rosa. No way, man. No damn way. I'm going with you. You do what I tell you to do, and I'm telling you to wait here. Give me one good reason. I need backup. I don't know what's down there. If something happens, you're going to have to come haul my ass out of the fire. I'll see that he stays put, Mr. Hyde. If you're not back in an hour, I'll send Lewis after you. For what good that'll do. Yeah, alright, Hyde. Be careful, brother. I guess now's as good time as any to use that second save file. Just because I like that puzzle so much that I want to do it myself, if the need ever occurs to me. Hey AJC, how you doing? You're at the best part of the game right now. It took a while to get here, but oh yes, it is worth it. I also noticed that on the first save file it said that my total playtime when I beat the game was 15.5 hours. And before starting this, I was clocked in at like 13 hours or something. Oh yeah, and here comes the best track in this game too. I knew there was a place like this under the hotel. Hang on. Just appreciate this, this track. Man. I moved the bar out of the way. Why do I even have to knock? Oh, okay, whatever. What a surprise. Knocking's not doing me any good. It's haunting, this track. Shelves, huh? Those look interesting. So does this, honestly. Huh? Footsteps. What the? I heard someone bar the door. Damn. I think that thing's airtight. The door's been closed from the outside. Who the hell else was down here? I better figure a way out of here fast, or I'm a goner. Yeah, this is where things actually pick up. There's a time limit to this puzzle. If I don't hurry, I'll actually die here. No joke. There's a bottle on the shelf, a book on the shelf. It's called Life Trivia. I gotta be quick. Clean, faster, better electrical system, shockingly easy, classic cuisine in minutes, hazy organization overhaul, blah blah blah. This ain't trivia, this is some kind of random folk wisdom collection. How to sharpen cutlery, huh? This should be fascinating. It's common practice to use whetstones or crock sticks to sharpen blades. But did you know you can also use aluminum foil? Instructions. Take the blade you wish to sharpen and use it to cut up some aluminum foil. You'll be shocked at how sharp the blade becomes. 101 uses for pencil lead? This is the dumbest book ever. Pencil lead is great, and it's actually graphite mixed with clay, but it's still great. It can be used to lubricate and increase the connectivity of electrical contacts. Remember that, because I actually have a pencil with me. Just grind the pencil lead into powder and sprinkle it on electrical contact points. Sounds simple enough. There are some dust-covered books on the shelf. This one reads around here. Down on the spine of the book reads, Osterzone, the Phantom Painter. This is all about the discovery of Osterzone's works. It was published in 1963, and it was written by Robert Evans. Wow. Book by Osterzone. Hold it. There's something stuck in between the pages. It's a photo. That's the little girl I saw in the photo from Dunning's room. This must be Dunning and Jenny. Oh. Damn, he had good hair back then. There's a date written on the back of the photo. May 18, 1967, huh? 5/18. Will guest register here? What do we have here? The guest register from 2 years ago. Let's see if I can find Grace in here. Here she is. August 1977. Grace Woodward. I tweeted out your stream for some reason. It wouldn't send a tweet from yesterday. I don't know why, but I was able to tweet it out now. Nice. Like I said before, this is the best part of the game, right here. This proves it. Grace was here 2 years ago. The story comes together here. This is a pretty random filing system. Shelves are crammed full of files. Crap. It's getting hard to breathe. Remember, time limit. Labels are peeling off. I can't read anything. How long do you think you could last down here? An hour? There's a toolbox under the table. Hey, look, a hammer. I love hammers. Yeah, stop, hammer time. Never turn down a hammer. Who knows when I'll need to thump somebody. There's something in the drawer. A lockbox in the drawer. Hey, hang on a sec. 518. Oop, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Aha! Ha ha ha! He enunciated those numbers for a reason. There's an odd envelope inside the lockbox. The letter's addressed to Dunning-Smith. Sender's name isn't anywhere on the envelope. The hell? This is your last job. Finish it, and you're free. I won't ask anything further of you. However, our secret must never be revealed. Keep silent, and I promise that Jenny will one day be returned to you. Fucking hell. Go back to Hotel Dusk. Be patient. September 9, 1972. Robert Evans. Evans sent this letter to Dunning 7 years ago. That's the same time Evans closed up his gallery and disappeared. Our secret must never be revealed. What do these letters at the end mean? I wonder if it's some kind of code. It is. I gotta hurry. There's something in the drawer. These scissors are dull. I couldn't cut hot butter with these things. And a file. I can't pick up the file? Okay, hang on a sec. There's a machine with a monitor and keyboard on the table. Perhaps I'm being close to 2,000 subs. I'm still a way off from that, actually, but we're getting there. There's a switch on the right side of the machine. What's this thing supposed to be? Might as well turn it on and hope it doesn't blow up. Nothing happened. That seems odd. Damn, no power. Remember that book? Let's see here. This cable's attached to the machine on the table. I wonder if this is plugged in all the way. It is. The machine on the table is plugged into the socket. It's plugged in, but it doesn't look like it's making enough contact. That means it's not going to conduct electricity. And this is where... getting dizzy. I think I only have one more mention of that, and then the fourth one's what kills me. I need this. Hey, I can use this to sharpen my pencil, and... What? 18K, only 200 away at most. Yeah. Yeah! Come on! Come on! Faster! Yeah! Another use for this pencil. Whew. Hell yeah, the good stuff. That should be enough. I got some graphite powder. This should improve the contacts on that plug. What's this thing? It's paper with some weird ink on it. How can I read this? I know how, actually. Watch this. Remember the backlight that I found? In the storage room? This is where it's used. 12. I remember that number. Alright, I gotta be quick here. Graphite powder, here you are. don't have much time left. First, pull the plug out of the socket and sprinkle some of this graphite powder on it. That should do it. Is it already plugged in? Yeah, okay, it's plugged in. Wait. What's this thing supposed to be? What's that number above the switch supposed to mean? I need the code. C H S F N. You're actually making me type all this out. S F N C E S space W G R I E B W U Gov G A W H D. And the 12 on the paper is what I have to set this at. Foster zone is Dunning-Smith. Oh my god. Foster zone is Dunning-Smith? Well, holy crap. This thing's some sort of code breaker. And this is the secret that was never meant to be revealed. Never to be revealed. Huh? Who's there? Yo, hide! You in here? That was it right there. Louie, it's me! I'm locked in! Yeah, I dig. I'm gonna open the door, man! Foster zone is Dunning-Smith. Yo, hide! You alright? Think so. I was getting worried, so I came to check up on ya. Good thing too. Looks like you needed my help after all, yeah? Yeah. So how'd you get locked in? The door was open when I came down here. I was poking around when somebody shut the door from the outside. Oh, Trip. So where'd this mystery door closer go, huh? You come through the hall, man. There's probably a secret door around here somewhere. But remember that hammer that I picked up? I'm glad I got a drink with me. 2 chapters, twice the talking. Okay. Wait, this door? Or this? No. Hang on a sec. Did someone come through here? No, why? Did something happen? Am I missing something down here? Maybe I forgot to look at something. There are some boxes piled up on the floor. Nothing interesting written here. Boxes are so dirty they've changed colors. The hell? What do I do now? Hang on a sec. I'm gonna walk through. This will be a good time to use it. I honestly thought I would need it back at that, when I was locked in that room, but, no, turns out I didn't. Let me see here. Yep, Osterzone is Stunning Smith. Ah, okay. There we go. Huh? What's that? You hear that? What? Hey, check it out. The bricks from the wall. Yeah, some of them have fallen. But why are they... I can see where bricks have fallen off the wall. I can see the wall through gaps in the bricks. These bricks look like they've been put up recently. Maybe we can... Yeah, something's there. Yeah, alright. Remember that hammer I got? No, that's not it. This isn't working. I need a tool with some heft. This should work. Yeah, now we're talking. There's a door back there. Why am I even gonna knock at this door? No one answers when I knock. It's an art studio? An art room? Osterzone is Stunning Smith. Yo, what's that smell, man? Somebody been painting in here? Yeah, Dunning. Huh? You're trying to tell me Old Man Dunning paints? You're tripping, Hyde. Dunning's the one who painted all the apples, Louis. I think the fumes is getting to me. I thought you said Dunning painted apples. You heard right. Now keep listening. Dunning's got a daughter he hasn't seen in years. Her name's Jenny. Jenny? That's the name of the girl who was kidnapped from room 111 10 years ago. Yeah, and it's the name that the, what them apple, yeah, and it's the name what them apple painting letters spell out too. Yeah, but here's something I learned in the basement. Dunning knew Evans before he took over this hotel. Wait, Evans? That's Mila's pops, yeah? You sure about all this? Hard to believe Dunning and Mila's pops were pals. I'm sure. They knew each other, and they shared a secret they'd die before revealing. That's a heavy secret, man. But you know it, yeah? Come on, brother. Let me hear it. You know the angel painting Bradley stole from Niles' warehouse? Dunning painted it. What?! You're crazy! That don't make no damn sense. Listen, Louis. The proof is in this room. I'm sure of it. Help me find it. The chair's ripped and full of holes. Charcoal drawing of a building on the back of the canvas. Sketch of a woman on the back of the canvas. Blank canvas. Blank canvas. They'll probably say the same thing. The box holding the canvas is worn out. Oh, I thought I could examine those. There's a palette knife on the table. Hey look, it's whatever these things are called. Palette knife? Is that it? Doesn't Bob Ross paint with a knife at times? I pick up a palette knife. Anything else here? This palette's been used a lot. Oh. A spray bottle of turpentine. Better keep this out of my eye. An old bottle filled with paint. I didn't know paint came in bottles. This wooden table's all nicked up. The wooden chair has paint on it. It's a cardboard box filled with paint. These two will probably tell me it's the same thing. About half of the paint's been used. It's a dirty box. Go figure. This is all that's left, right? There are all kinds of colors painted on the canvas. There's green paint in the can. There's paint in the bottom of the bucket. Do you think he beats the devil out of that brush when he paints? There's a landscape painted on the other side. It's a huge sheet of canvas. One side of the canvas is covered in white paint. This painting is... painting? You calling this a painting? What is it? White Ken in a snowstorm? Tell you, man, I don't get this whole art thing. This paint is real thick. What's going on here? Here goes nothing. Oh man, what you gonna do with that? Oh boy. Does this seem familiar? Oh no. It's that painting. Damn, I'm good. Whoa! Would have thunk a painting was under there. That's an angel, ain't it? Sure is. An angel. You ever see this painting before, Louis? Nah, man. Didn't spend too much time in churches as a kid, you dig? Wait a minute. No way! Yo, hide! Is that it? One and the same, Louis. This is the angel painting Bradley stole from Niall. I need a drink, man. Hell, I need 3. But what? How? What's it doing here? It's like I said, this angel painting was created by Dunning. Yeah, but how you expect me to believe that? This? You mean it's a replica? Hey Louis, you know the name of this painting? Ain't it angel painting? That's what Danny always called it. No offense to Danny, but it's called Angel Opening a Door. Angel Opening a Door. Sure, why not? If I gotta buy that old man Dunning painted it, I can believe anything. You're getting loopy on me, Louis. Now listen. The rest of the world thinks this was painted by a guy named Osterzone. Osterzone was an artist born in the 19th century, or so the story goes. A couple dozen or so of his paintings were discovered 40 years after he died. And then all the artsy types went gaga over them. Oh, that's a lie, ain't it? Angel Opening a Door is supposed to have been his masterpiece. So wait, this Osterzone cat really did do an angel painting? And then Dunning, like, copied it? This isn't a copy, Louis. This is the original. The original? But that can't be right. You said this painting's one of Osterzone's, Ostertotes, Ozerman, Ozzy, Ozzy Osbourne, whatever. Still don't get it? Get what? Dunning is Osterzone. Oh, trip. It was like finding out your girl's your sister or something. It's messed up. 3 years back, my pal Danny got plugged over this painting. Thought I could sell it and get enough scratch for us to break out of the city. And here it is. In some secret vault under my damn bedroom, 1,000,000 miles from New York. This blows my mind. Why? Why? The hell is it doing here? Louis. Don't Louis me, man. Tell me! You wanna know how it got here? I think Bradley returned it to the man who painted it. What? Bradley returned it? What's that supposed to mean? I think Bradley knew the truth about Osterzone. Ah, you're killing me, Hyde. You knew Osterzone was just a painter somebody made up. Wait, but you said... Look, Osterzone's story is that he was a painter who died before his work was valued. Truth is, no one ever heard of the guy at all. Not until somebody wrote a book about him. Thanks to the book, he went from nobody to somebody overnight. And his paintings started selling for a whole lot of dough. What kind of book is it? It's called Osterzone, The Phantom Painter. It was published in 1963. You know who wrote it? Robert Evans. Robert Evans? That's Mila's pops, ain't it? That means... Okay, I think I follow. So Mila's pops is part of this whole angel painting thing, too? Yeah, this angel's one popular dame, brought herself a whole flock of admirers. The thing I haven't figured out yet is why. Why did Evans and Dunning create Osterzone in the first place? And how did Bradley stumble onto it? Or mysteries? You know, I used to like mysteries. Not anymore, man. You got it figured out? Not all of it, but I think I'm getting close. I just gotta line everything up. Here's what I got so far. Evan's book on Osterzone came out 16 years ago. Then Mila and her old man came here 10 years ago. Yeah, that's when the hotel closed up for a bit. And the story about the girl going missing from the hotel, 10 years ago. Oh, and that's when Mila went into a coma and got put in the hospital. And it's when Mila's old man bought the hotel. A lot happened 10 years back. Wait. Mila's pops used to own the Dusk? Yeah. Robert Evans used to be the owner. But 7 years ago, he suddenly closes up his art gallery and disappears. And then Dunning buys the hotel. Hold it. Woodward said Mila's pops always came to see her in the hospital. And he only stopped coming 6 months ago, yeah? That's what he said. Don't add up, man. When did Dunning reopen the Dusk? 5 years ago, right? Yeah, and Bradley killed Danny 3 years ago. Then you went and shot Bradley right after. Yeah. This again. Yo, Hyde. Can I ask you something? Sure. Why'd you shoot Bradley? I mean, you guys were partners. And friends too, yeah? You're the kind of cat what hunts down a pal if you think he did you wrong? Just line him up and put him down? Cold, brother. Feel cold. I don't know. How don't you know? I heard what he did. Heard he went rogue. I tore up the city looking for him. I finally caught up to him at the docks. I was mad as hell, Louis. I could barely see. I pulled my piece and yelled at him. Asked him why he did it. So what'd he say? Nothing. Not a word. Just turned and looked at me. There was a message there, but I couldn't read it. It was all too fast. Then he turned, and I thought he was going to make a run for it. My gun was out, and I pulled the trigger. Whoa. Hey, sorry I asked, you know? But I get it, man. You didn't get to talk to him. Never got to hear his side of things. That's why you're looking for him. Trying to make your final piece, yeah? Enough about that. We need to focus on what's in front of us. Yeah, man. Sure. When did Dunning reopen the Dusk? 5 years ago, right? Yeah, Bradley killed Danny 3 years ago. And then Bradley vanishes with the angel painting. Which brings us to 6 months ago when he checked in here as Kyle Hyde. Right. And that's when Mila's pops vanished. And Bradley came to town. Yeah. But man, none of this means squat. All just a bunch of dates and numbers to me. Unless you got this all figured out. Most of it, at least. I think so. Come on, Louis. We have to find Dunning and Mila. We talk to them. I got a hunch this will all come together. Whatever you say, officer. Why did he cover up the painting, then? Was he ashamed of it? That's it, that's the painting right there. Angel opening a door, huh? Hard to see what all the fuss is about. Huh? What is it, man? Check out the wall. Huh? There's a strange line running through it. What do you think it is? It's a door, Louis. The wall's a door. Aw, man, this is like that cartoon with the dog and the dude what's always hungry. Hey! Is someone in there? Damn. Stunning. And Mila too. Mila! Hey, good looking? I'm ever glad to see you're safe and sound. You alright? Get yourself quite a series of hideouts, Stunning. You make them all yourself? Nope. Yeah? Then who did? And why? None of your business. Time to come clean. You're going to tell me everything you know. Start talking. Alright, I hear ya. But just the two of us. I aim to talk at ya alone. Louis, take Mila upstairs. Don't ask me twice. Come on, Mila. Rose is waiting in the wine cellar. Let's go see her. No. Hey, you can talk. And you told me no. Just like all the girls in my life. Stop playing the fool, Louis. Get her out of here. Yeah, I hear ya. Let's go, Mila. No. I'm staying here. I need to hear what he says. Oh, come on, Mila. No. I need to hear it. Fine. You can both stay. You're telling me I gotta talk in front of the girl? And a no-no? Ain't happening. No, sir. It ain't necessary, and it ain't gonna happen. It might not be necessary for you, but it is for them. What are you talking about? Mila's the daughter of your former partner. Mila came here to find him, to find her father. And the info rattling around in your head is the only lead she's got. Where's my papa? Where is he? And Louis here? You hit me, didn't ya? You lousy, no-good, tight-fisted, back-breaking old coot! Was you trying to kill me? Oh, you could've just fired me. I would've walked away. Of course I wasn't trying to kill you. Don't be daft. I bet he wanted to hit him. Louis drifted out to the West Coast 3 years back. You know why he left the city? Because his childhood friend Danny was murdered. Murdered? Let me lay it out for you. Danny was killed trying to steal a painting. It was in a warehouse run by a crime syndicate called Nile. A painting of an angel. What? Think you're surprised? I'm the one who just found the thing in the damn basement. What do you say? You want to share your story with us? Why'd you bring Mila to the basement? It's cause I wanted her to see the place. Why? Well, this is the last place Evans and me ever saw each other. What do you mean? No, he didn't. I talked to him here. The last place you spoke? What did you chat about? Now look, that ain't... About Osterzone? No! We talked about Jenny. Jenny, huh? I found your secret room. I know what's in there. I found Angel opening the door. You found it, did ya? Yeah. Why is it here? Persistent, ain't ya? It's 'cause that man left it here. I think I know who left it here. It was Bradley. It was the other Carl Hyde, wasn't it? Hey! Who told you that? You did. Just now. So you know the guy or something? Yeah. The guy who stayed here 6 months ago was my partner. My friend. He's the ghost I've been chasing for 3 years. Partner? Didn't know that door-to-door salesmen had partners. Yo, Mr. Smith, let me introduce, Officer Kyle Hyde. Until 3 years ago, he was a detective with NYPD. Ah, crap. Busted. Nah, I'm just kidding. My partner's name is Brian Bradley. 3 years ago, he was investigating a crime syndicate called Nile. We decided to steal your angel painting and skip town. Hasn't been seen since. Nile, huh? Well, I'll be damned. I guess what he told me was true after all. Damn. I found an old letter in the cellar lockbox. I see. Read it, did ya? Yeah. Then I used your little code machine and... Real smart guy, ain't ya, Hyde? So smart you can't keep your nose out of my business. Well, let me guess. No need. I'll tell you. You know the secret you and Evans were hiding. Oh. Please, where's my papa? I told you everything about the night Jenny got taken away. Everything. So you have to tell me where he is. You have to. You know where Evans is, don't you? I remember when Papa and I came here 10 years ago. We ate dinner, and then he said he had some business to take care of. He told me he was going to meet a friend. And that I should play with Jenny until he got back. So we played, and I waited for him. But he never came back. We were tired and sleepy, and we both fell asleep. Then the door opened, and there was a scary man. He grabbed Jenny and tried to take her. Jenny started screaming and crying. She was crying so hard. I thought she was going to die. So I yelled at the man. I ran to him and told him to stop, and then I was fine. I don't remember anything else. Sorry, Mila. Ah, Jenny. You know what happened then, Mr. Smith? Mila was in a coma. Spent the next 10 years laying in some hospital bed. Then 6 months ago, she wakes up and starts looking for her pops. Damn. No, huh? Are you mad at me? Are you mad that I couldn't stop those men? The ones who took Jenny? Is that why you won't tell me where my papa is? No, girl. That ain't it. I don't know where Evans is. That's why I'm here. It's all I can do. Just sit and waiting to hear from Evans. Waiting for my Jenny to come home. God, I really don't want to break the tension here. Hey, you got a minute? What was I just talking? Oh, whatever. What did you and Evans discuss? You and Evans talked about Jenny after that night, right? Fill me in. I asked him why Jenny was taken. He said it was because I wouldn't paint no more. Said if I just picked up the brush, Jenny'd be returned. Kidnapping is a rough business. I better know who organized it. It was Evans himself. It was Evans, wasn't it? Shit. No. Evans wouldn't do something like that. Didn't have it in him. Damn. Oh, see? That's why I saved. You get one question wrong, you finish the trail of thought, and it just ends right there. Hey, Kyle Hyde. You of all people should be here. We're about to interrogate this man. Finally got to the end of the game. At love the 10th chapter, man. It just reveals so much. Everything comes together. Red face stunning? Game over. Yeah. And I don't want no game overs. It was Nile. Likely as not. Leastwise, that's what Evans says. That's what Evans said. Told me these Nile fellas knew the truth about Osterzone. What country of origin is that name? Said they wanted me to do more painting. But I told Evans to go screw himself. Told him no. And that's why they took my Jenny away. This story is tragic, though. What did Bradley tell you? Night he stayed here, your pal invited me to have a drink with him. Well, one turned into a whole bunch, and soon I wasn't feeling no pain. It's when Bradley stops chatting about this and that, and asks if I knew Evans. Some stranger asking you about Evans? I bet I know what you told him. Why would you... Wait. You told him the truth. Bet you told him the truth. God damn it, what's wrong with me? I don't know, what kind of fool you take me for? Well, I never heard of any Robert Evans. God damn it. Suddenly I'm slipping at the very end. Tripping at the finish line. Like if I was playing Undertale and I was doing a pacifist run, but I end up killing Asgore Dreamer. Oh, and then Fly will rat your ass out about that. Undertale has a lot of different endings. I'll just breeze through this one. I might as well drink while I'm at it. It was Nile. Marcel Osterzone is stunning. How awesome was it to discover the first time? Whew, when I was playing this game as a teenager, yeah, it was very surprising. Of course, I actually remember getting a couple of game overs when I was in the when I was in that airtight room. Like, you die, and I think during the game over screen was actually a tombstone. I think it wasn't a. I think it was a different game over screen. I might have to look into that on YouTube or something, like all different game over screens or something. I think it's like if you play the second Phoenix Wright game and you bring up the wrong two pieces of evidence at the very end. There's an alternate ending, a bad ending, where the case is solved, the person goes free, innocent, but Maya is never seen again, and he's just lamenting. What did Bradley tell you? Just skip through this. After this, you will play Last Window? I've been thinking if I should play it immediately after this. But at the same time, I'm playing through Pokemon Soul Silver. Maybe I'll play it and squeeze it in the middle of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. But I should beat Pokemon Soul Silver first. And then I should play Last Window, alongside Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. So next month, basically. God, that game is good. You lied. You're smart. You lied to him, right? Yep. No way I was gonna tell some mystery man I knew Evans. So this Bradley fella got real quiet-like, and stared at his glass for a bit. Then he looked up and stared me square in the eye. Told me he was being chased by Nile. Said he was after him because he knew Evans' secret. Jesus. Alright. I don't want to repeat that again. I thought this music was haunting. His when he unloads his truth on me. Oof. It's tragic. Is Evans going to contact you? I played Justice for All too. Awesome game, my favorite from the trilogy. Yeah, man. I need to replay through those Phoenix Wright games. I've played through the first 6. I played Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, which is a damn good crossover. It was actually one of the first 3DS games I wanted. When I first heard it was revealed, I was like, I could not believe that was actually a crossover. And it worked pretty well too. Combined most of the elements of both games rather well. Even had some DLC, which brought in Miles Edgeworth. It was interesting hearing him talk to Professor Layton. Imagine that, the two of them. And then there was Ace Attorney Investigations, and its sequel, which never got released outside of Japan, but there is English translations of it. And then there's the Great Ace Attorney, which I've not yet played. Maybe I could watch a YouTube video of it or something. Just like Ace Attorney Investigations 2 was also translated. And I tried to emulate it, but 3DS emulators don't exactly... they run a little slow. So I'm better off just watching a YouTube video of it. Seven's going to contact you? Well, I don't know. 2 years after I lost my Jenny, I hit rock bottom. I was sad and pissed off. Told him I knew Jenny ain't never coming home. Took a knife to the paintings I was working on, slashed them to ribbons. I was even thinking about breaking my hands so I couldn't paint no more. Well, Evan saw how crazy I was. He talked me back from the edge, said he'd take care of everything. Promised me he'd get my Jenny back. Said I should just sit tight and wait here. And then he'd contact me as soon as everything was square. Then he turned and walked off the face of the earth. Would a guy like that mention his own daughter? Let me take a guess. These are actually tough for me. I don't know why. Best if I just follow a walkthrough for this. He didn't say a thing. Emmett never told you what happened to her, did he? Sure didn't. That night 10 years ago, we had a couple of drinks and talked about what was what. When he went to get the girls, Mila was on the floor and Jenny was gone. Evans grabbed Mila and raced her to the hospital, and I thundered around like a madman looking for my little girl. Next morning, Evans came back from the hospital. When I asked Evans about Mila, he told me it was nothing, and she was fine. That was a lie, though. Yeah, see? Why'd you stop painting? Why did you tell Evans you weren't going to paint anymore? Because I was tired. The more popular Osterzone got, the lousier I felt. Evans's plan was moving ahead without a hitch, but to really make it stick, I had to bury my own work. Bury who I was. People loved my painting. Collectors wanted them. But all the praise, all the glory, Osterzone got it, not me. Played it like 9 years ago, and in the recent years, when I joined groups of fans, I was surprised that Justice for All is the worst for most of them. Huh. Really now. I can't really pick a worst of any of them, in my opinion, of the 6. They all have their highlights, they all have their masterminds. The 5th one especially. I'll say that much about the 5th game. You don't suspect who the villain is until the very end, which is pretty damn impressive. Same thing happens in Ace Attorney Investigations too. It's a huge twist, and they pay off. Couldn't take it no more. I will say though, I think my favorite one of the sextet, I think it'd probably have to be the man, I really gotta think about this one. Probably the fifth one. Maybe it's the transition to 3D graphics, the music. I love the music, honestly. What was Evan's secret? Trials and Tribulations is a good game, but I can't see why it's the favorite of all. Can't deny the fact Godot is my favorite prosecutor. Oh, and when, Dahlia Hawthorne? Is that her name? She's the main antagonist. When she gets exercised, oh, that's haunting. I mentioned that in 3D, but no, in Sprite it works. Hard to believe those were Game Boy Advance ports. The first three. This is what your pal told me, so you might want to take it with a grain of salt. He said Evans actually chose to work with Niall, except they knew him as Norman. Norman? That's what he said. Said Evans was in deep with Niall. Said he chose to stay there. Norman? Why didn't Evans tell you about Mila? I don't know. Not a clue. Here we go. Let's hear it. All of it. Oh, and I thought the track that played when you were down here was sad. This one's even worse. In a good way. Alright, Mr. Hyde. I'm done trying to hide all of this. I'm gonna tell you everything. Tell you how Evans and me got started. Why they took Jenny. Why Evans disappeared 7 years ago. And I'll tell you about the other Kyle Hyde I met 6 months back. Your pal Bradley. I'll tell you everything he told me. Everything I know. Alright, you talk, I'll listen. You want me to get into this in front of Mila? She might not like it. For a call. She's a big girl. She can take it. I want to hear it. If it's about Papa, I want to hear it all. Might be hard. I'm just like you. Just like me. I told you about Jenny. You wanted to know everything, didn't you? What she said? How she cried. You asked me over and over. Mila. I understand. I understand why you kept asking me to repeat things. I was talking about Jenny. You wanted to hear it all, no matter how terrible it was. You wanted to be close to her, and that was the only way. Damn. That's how I feel too. I want to know everything about Papa. I don't care what it is. I just want to know. I think that settles it. There are drinks here. There are drinks here. Start talking. Damn, that is a haunting silhouette. It all started when Evans and me... We was what you call reunited by tragedy. There was a plane crash in Las Vegas in 1960. 2 of the women who died on that plane left behind little girls. One was Jenny's mom, my wife. The other was married to Evans. It's your mom, Mila. I was in the airport, just sitting there, numb. Then I saw Evans. He and I'd been at the same college, studying art and hoping to be painters. And then 5 years later, we're new widowers in the Nevada desert. Took different paths after graduation, you see? Evans followed in his father's footsteps and took over the family art gallery. And me? Thought it was pretty big news, and I tried to make a living as a painter. But no one gave a rat's ass for my work. Barely had 2 quarters to rub together. But with our wives dying, it gave us a chance to talk about the old days. We shared a bunch of drinks, and talked about everything under the sun. Then Evans said he thought I was a good artist. That near knocked me out of my chair. Then he went on praising me, and telling me how great I was. Of course, I swallowed it all. He told me something else too. He said he'd given up on being a painter, because he knew I was better than him. In real life, you never should. I'd say Sorry if this breaks the moments. I draw. I do get some commissions every now and then. I've done some gift arts as well. Just keep drawing. Keep improving your craft. Eventually it'll get noticed. And that doesn't just apply with art either. Then he looked me square in the eye and told me he'd see me famous or die trying. And this was before the internet, too. About a year later, Evans comes up with this crazy idea. Said he wanted to prove he had an eye for art. Told me it was my chance to prove myself, too. You're a great painter, he said, and history will prove me right. It sounds silly now, but he was so sure of himself. Got me all worked up, too. He just wanted to show the world what for, you know? Couple of damn fools. Well, we spent the next 3 years thinking up all the details. In between the two of us, we created Marcel Osterzone out of thin air. Evans rounded up a bunch of old canvases and paint from some art museum. And then painted up about a couple of dozen pieces or so that we could say were his. My job was to just stay out of sight and paint till my hand cramped. Evans hung around the gallery and made the art folks think he knew something. He also wrote up a book about how he discovered Osterzone. The one I found in the basement? Yup. It introduced the world to the mystery painter that died too young. Just like Bob Ross. Fuck me. In less time than it takes to change the light bulb, his works took off. Collectors started buying up the stuff and paying a fortune for it too. Evans and me were just happy as pigs in filth. Art world loved Osterzone and loved his paintings. I just kept painting and painting as much as I could. And Evans sold every last one of them for more money than I'd ever imagined. But about that time, Evans and me stopped seeing eye to eye. Money will do that to people. Evans liked our scam. He liked pulling the wool over people. He started looking for other ways to fleece people, and started getting good at it. But me? Oh yeah, I remember that scene very well. The more popular Osterzone's works got, the heavier my brushes got. I couldn't take hiding in the shadow of a painter I created. It was too much. After a while, I just lost my talent. I couldn't paint no more. Depression, right? That's what led to the worst day of my life. Evans invited me to the hotel, so I threw Jenny in the car and came on over. Evans brought Mila, and our girls started playing together right away. Kids were cuter than anything. Remember what I said about voices being given to these characters? Let me take it a little bit step further here. What if this game was turned into a movie? You think Robert De Niro would make a good Dunning Smith? I swear the face lines up, and I can imagine his voice through this character. Evans and me left him in room 111 and headed for the bar. We hadn't had a relaxing night in a while. We just shot the breeze, had a couple of drinks, nothing out of the ordinary. Then Evans said he wanted to show me something. So he brought me down here. We were standing right about here. Evans told me he bought the hotel and built this room just for me. Wanted me to hide down here and just keep painting. A genius, he says to me. You'll be painting again before you know it. You want to give Jenny the good life, don't you? All you gotta do is turn into Osterzone again and paint. You'll have enough scratch to give Jenny whatever she wants. Make her happy. No, that's not true. That wouldn't make anyone happy. Why would Papa say that? Avarice does weird things to people, I guess. Or it goes deeper than that. Man didn't have a choice, girl. You had to say that to me. It was all he could do. He was dug in deep with Niall, I guess. What do you mean? Any fool could see Evans wasn't behind this hotel. Had to be someone else. Seems that in all his buying and selling, Evans got mixed up with some heavy hitters. Way too heavy. And one group of crooks called Niall had their claws sunk into him, but good. All I had to do was take a look at this room. Evans didn't make all this for a mope like me. This was a place for crooks to do all their dirty business. I didn't talk much at first. Just let Evans say his piece. But then I told him no. Told him that I wasn't gonna paint no more. So then... They took her, Mr. Hyde. The damn bastards took my baby girl. They took Jenny. Oh, damn it. Anyway, Evan sat me down and told it straight. Become Osterzone, he says. Just paint. Do that and Jenny will come back to ya. The hell else could I do? I moved down here and started painting. And Osterzone was back. But I didn't care about fame, or money, or nothing. I just wanted my girl back. But she didn't come back. No, sir. So I kept painting for 3 years, thinking they'd keep their word. But one day, I had enough. Told them all to go to hell. That's when Evans sent me that letter you saw. I can tell you the damn thing word for word. This is your last job. Finish it, and you're free. I won't ask nothing further of ya. However, our secret must never be revealed. Keep silent, and I promise that Jenny will one day be returned to ya. Go back to the Dusk. Be patient. He sent me the deed to this hotel with his letter. I tried to track him down, but, like I said earlier, I ain't no detective. Gallery was all closed up, and I didn't know where else to look. Papa, where did you go? I didn't have no idea how to start looking for him. So I just decided to stay here and wait her out. I made a promise to myself, you understand? I was gonna wait here for my Jenny, and if I died waiting, so much the better. So 5 years back, I opened the Dusk back up again, but no one wanted to stay here. People heard stories about the night Jenny was taken and, well, it kept them away. So I made up that load of crap about the wish room and told a bunch of newspapers. Then I tried to run the place. Guess you can tell I ain't much of a people person. Did you hear from Evans? Nah, not a peep. But a couple of years back, I got a visit from a gal who used to work in his gallery. She just showed up one day, shaken and nervous as hell. I asked if I could help her, and out of the blue she said she knew I was Osterzone. Also said she knew Evans forced me to do all the paintings. Then she threatened me, said she'd reveal my secret lest I painted one for her. Thought she might know where Evans had gotten off to, so I did it. I gave her the painting. I never heard from her again. Nothing from Evans, neither. That was Grace, wasn't it? That's interesting. Yep. Oh, and then 6 months ago, that other fella showed up. The one with your name. Got some news about Evans from him. Bradley. Give me a moment here, I'm gonna get a little comfortable in my chair. There we go, sorry. What did he tell you? This is an exposition dump of an expedition dump. Exposition dump. But it's a damn good one. Don't quite know what to make of it. I liked him well enough, so we had a drink. Then he turned to me and added if I knew Evans, and asked if I knew Evans. Of course, I didn't say a word, just kept nursing my drink, but he kept talking. Said Evans was in deep with Niall, and calling himself Norman. Then he told me he knew all about Osterzone. This fella knew everything, and he just kept talking. Said he knew we created him, that he knew I'd been painting. Didn't think I should say nothing, so I just sat and listened. After a bit, he quit talking and just swirled his ice around. I figured he was done and made a leave, but then he said something real quiet. Told me he made a deal with one of Niall's men, a man named Norman. What kind of deal? He said they had his sister. Said they were holding her hostage. That was the deal that Evans wanted to make. He wanted your pal to tell him everything the cops knew in exchange for his sister. What? No, I refuse to... Hold on, Mr. Hyde. I ain't done yet. Your pal told me he made the deal. Said he betrayed his friends. But when he went to find his sister, she was already dead. Mila. Oh no. He's holding his sister's dead body, watching the steam rise, and he hears a voice. You can't change anything. You sold out your people, and you can't take it back. Your sister's dead, and you don't have any family left. You got nothing left. Come and work for me. That's the only road open for a man like you. I tell you, the sound of that voice. He's a wounded man, Mr. Hyde. So then your pal finishes his story and his drink. He never raised his eyes. And I asked him what he's done next. He kept looking at his glass, but I could tell he was seeing something else. I accepted his offer, he told me. I knew it was the only way to avenge my sister. The only way to make Evans pay. Bradley. When he finally looked at me, his eyes were hard as any I ever seen. You won't see Robert Evans again, was the last thing he said to me. Next morning, he checked out. Left me quite a going-away present, though. The painting that had been hanging above the bed in 217 had been taken down. And hanging there was Angel opening the door. He left a photograph and a key on the bed. The photo was the same one you found. Evans always carried that photo with him. And here's the key. The key to what? What's it for? No clue. He's a mystery I ain't solved. Oh, there's another typo there. He's a mystery I ain't solved. But once I saw the painting in the photo, I knew one thing. I knew everything he told me was true. It was a tough pill to swallow, you know? Heaven's working for Niall. Never believed things could have got that messed up. I took Angel opening the door off the wall and carried her down to the basement. Then I covered the damn thing with a coat of white paint. I just wanted to forget everything I knew about Mr. Robert Evans. That's why I locked up 217 and didn't let no one stay there anymore. And that's it, Mr. Hyde. Everything I know. Every last bit. When you showed up claiming the same handle as that man, I got to thinking something bad was gonna happen. That's why I was so nervous. Something bad. Go ahead and laugh. I'm nothing but a damn fool. This place and its secrets draws bad things like flies to honey. But I'm still here. Still doing what I can to protect that secret. Waiting's about all I can do anymore. Damn. Does this game can be depressing? I didn't realize that when I played through this game before. I guess when you get older, you get wiser, you appreciate things more. I know, huh? I want to look through that whole scene again, man, because that hits you hard. Ties up just about everything that this game has explained so far. Fuck. Hyde, what's the good word? I got it, Ed. I finally got it. I told Ed everything that Dunning said. I told him about Evans, and Jenny, and Mila, Bradley. Ed didn't say the word the whole time, but I knew he was listening. So that's it, huh? Now I know. He had a reason for selling us out. He's alive, Ed. Bradley is alive. And he was here 6 months ago. It's funny. He left all these little clues all around the hotel. Almost like he knew I'd be coming. Actually, Hyde, I think you hit the nail on the head. I just got off the horn with the guy who wanted the red box in the magazine. He settled the bill, but said he didn't care about getting the items back. Ed, wait. That means those items were just... Listen, Hyde. Lie down, get some rest. You need to clear your head. I'll call you tomorrow. I'm not done yet, though. If the customer I've been working for was actually Bradley, then the key Dunning gave me in the basement. I tried using the key to open the small red box. The key turned, the lock clicked. I opened the box and... oh man. I saw a letter written in a hand I knew well. This letter. I read the letter, my eyes poring over each word. Hey partner, I'm writing this in the hopes you'll find it and give it a read. 6 months ago, I heard that you turned in your badge and left Manhattan. Bradley. I figured it was my chance, so I arranged for you to be here. You know why I did it, don't you, partner? Because I know you. Because I knew you'd solve all the riddles hidden in this dump of a hotel. I knew you'd discover what happened here, and what happened to me. Your damn bulldog hide. I knew you wouldn't let it go. I had to believe that. 3 years ago, I betrayed you. I put your finger on that trigger, and I made you pull it. You know, Hyde, I can still hear your voice, asking me why. You have any idea how angry you sounded? Of course, you always were the crazy one. But every time I hear it in my head, I see Mila. I see the way Evans killed my baby sister. And I remember the day 6 months ago when I took my revenge. I know you understand, Hyde. And so I'm on the run now. Niall wants me dead. Cops want me dead. Some life, huh, partner? Stop looking for me, Kyle. My way is a dead-end street. Let me go. I'm a ghost now. Bradley. I'm gonna have a lucid dream about this game tonight. Bradley. I can see the surprise on his face when he hears her name for the first time. Mila. He stood by her bed and watched her sleep, thinking all the while of his Mila. Then he took his bracelet off his wrist and slipped it onto hers. And then, tell me something, Bradley. Did you watch and wait when Evans came to see Mila? Oh God. Did you kill him? I'm not gonna lie, my heart almost jumped there. I forgot about that part. He might have. He's got nothing left to lose. Well. I remember the first time I played it, I'll meet Bradley, but that was something impossible to this day. It's cool to note the plans of Taisuke Kanasaki and Rika Suzuki in the third game was the reunion of Hyde and Bradley. Yeah, we'll never see that third game, huh? Honestly, I thought the sequel wrapped up quite well. This game was him trying to find his partner. In the sequel, it was him learning about the truth about his father. I do know that there was another game that came out after this. Cold Case something? I think I could download on the 3DS. It has a similar art style to these two games. Oh, I even mistook one of the protagonists in that game for Kyle Hyde. Morning, handsome. So what's the good word? Isn't that what Ed always says? Yeah, that's it. You see there? My jet, sweetie. I'm here all by my lonesome. Give him a message for me. Tell him I'm gonna take some time off. Wait, time off? You? Yeah. Gonna hit the open road for a couple of weeks. See where it takes me. Yeah, dude needs a vacation. Badly. Kyle. Did you find Bradley? Is that it? No. No, nothing like that. I need a vacation. Okay, hun. I'll let the big man know. I'm sure he'll understand. Never mind. That's gonna kill me, isn't he? Oh, probably. You know Ed. He'll huff and puff and slam down and all that nonsense. Probably tell me to get you on the horn pronto. Did you know that last window have a QR code that is broke now? It contains a photo of Bradley with long hair. No, I did not know that. A QR code, huh? Sounds like Ed. Just make sure you come back. Okay, Kyle? I'll be waiting for you. Thanks. Okay, Hyde. Time to hit the road. Huh? Who's there? I could always just step out the doors if I wanted to. But you can actually talk to everyone here. You can actually talk to all these characters and just get some closure out of them. Nothing left for me here. Ah shit, him again. Oh, it's you. Look, do you have a minute? What is it? I wanted to apologize, you know? You? Yeah. I caused you a lot of trouble. I know that, and I'm sorry. Don't worry. As long as you mean it, we're square. So what's the plan, Angel? Or Damon, actually. Heading back to Beverly Hills? No, not yet. First, I'm going to the police. Talking to the man, huh? You're turning yourself in? Something like that. You sure? It's going to be one hell of a hassle. Yeah, I know. But I did this, and I need to take responsibility for it. Spoken like a man. Oh, wait. Here. This is for you. Wrote me a letter? No, not me. I ran into that guy's summer in front of his room. I said I was coming to see you, and he asked me to deliver this. Oh, I remember what this letter says. Guy wouldn't shut up either. Yeah, that's Summer. Anyway, maybe I'll see you around. Jeff wanders down the hall and out of sight. Guess I'll read Summer's letter. Hope it doesn't put me to sleep. Dear Mr. Hyde. Oh, hang on, I gotta do it in his voice. I met Mrs. Parker and spoke at length with her about Ellen. What a charming woman. At any rate, I have made her a promise. A promise to find Ellen. I am going to start over, Mr. Hyde. I shall pen a bestseller, and it will be mine and mine alone. And I have decided to model my protagonist after yourself. When my novel is finished, you'll be the first person to whom I show it. Farewell, good sir. May the winds of fortune be always at your back. Oh. Joy. I better get royalty fees out of this. That explains the novel that you can read in the sequel. The novel in the sequel is actually recapping the whole game, or if you choose to look at it, look ahead and figure out hints for the next puzzles of each next chapter. But if you don't open those, I think you get a little bonus at the end of the game. I don't remember what exactly, but you get something. Doesn't look like anyone's here. Do they just come to me, or... Wait a minute, no one's in this room. Durr. Come on, back it up. I'll just knock on each door. Figured I might as well talk to everyone one last time. Or are they just gonna come to me? Yeah, I think they're just gonna come to me. Huh? Good morning, Mr. Hyde. Are you leaving? Yeah. Thank you so much for your kindness of last night. I had a wonderful time. You're not a bad drinking buddy yourself. Will you be coming back this way again, Mr. Hyde? Maybe. Who knows? You? Oh, most definitely. And next time, I will stay in the wish room. My wish will be granted, Mr. Hyde. I'm sure of it. I hope so. Thank you. Well, I better get going. Got a lot of miles to make. Take care, dear. You too. Hey, kiddo. Hiya, mister. Nice morning, huh? Finally get some sleep? Uh-huh. When I woke up, my dad was sitting next to me. And he told me good morning right away. Sounds nice. Yeah, and today we're gonna drive to the beach. And then we're finally gonna go home. Yay! That's so. Oh, and my dad told me a secret. You wanna tell me? He said that my mom loves me. And that's why she's gonna come home someday. Hope they get reunited soon. Melissa! Daddy! Good morning. Morning. We're all checked out, sweetheart. Tell Mr. Hyde thank you for being so nice to you. Don't worry about it. I'm glad I had the chance to talk to you, Mr. Hyde. I really am. Let's go, Melissa. Okay. Bye, Mr. Hyde. Aww. I get to run into feels, huh? Aren't I still on that omelet? Aww. Oh, there's Louie. Top of the morning, Hyde. Top of the morning? Hey, no, you're Italian, remember? To the bone, Paisan. So what's the deal? Why are you carrying your suitcase? Don't tell me you're hitting the road already. I am. What? Oh, come on, Hyde. You can't be serious. What now? Cat stuck in a tree somewheres? Grandma Patch need help crossing a road? You're hilarious, Louie. And I'm done helping people. I'm taking a vacation. Maybe get some sun. Find a nice beach somewhere and relax. You? Relaxing? World's gone crazy. But yeah, that sounds good to me too. So, how's Mila? She's in Rose's room. Heard she didn't sleep too good last night. Yeah. All the stuff what she's learned since coming here must be rough, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I bet she'd like to see you, man. Just to stop by before you leave, you dig? I might. I will. I'll probably get that omelet to go. Remember, Rosa promised to make me a breakfast? Wait a minute, this isn't her room. Ugh. This is the suite. Huh? That's Mila's voice. But Rosa! You can stay here as long as you want, Mila, honey. There's no need to feel guilty about anything. And for a fact, you're not alone anymore, sweetheart. Louis and I are here for you. Does she know that Bradley might have killed Robert Evans? Mr. Hyde? Well, no, he doesn't work here. He can't stay with you. You better just go. Damn. How's Mila doing? You get a chance to talk to her? Did she mention me? I didn't see her. Why not, man? It's better this way. Listen, Louis. I want you to take care of Mila. What are you talking about? Me and Mama Sass got everything covered. I bet even Old Man Dunning will lend a hand. Don't worry about a thing. So, Hyde. You think Niall's still after me? I think you're in the clear, pal. I think Niall's going to be busy chasing Bradley. Ah, trip, man. Louis, this whole damn day has been a trip. I hear you, brother. So, see you around? Bet your life, brother. We're partners, remember? That's what I'm talking about. Maybe someday. I'd imagine a third game, though. That would be dope. You checking out? Well, alrighty then. You paid for your room in advance, but you'll be damned if you didn't run up some charges. Dunning, is that a phone bill? Ah, forget it. This time it's on the house. But next time you're here, you gotta promise to stay in my suite. It's a peach of a room. Anyway, you got your room key? Gotta get Wish ready for the next guest, you know? The room that grants wishes, huh? Yep. I hear tell some guests claim the room's magic. You think that's funny? You like laughing at an old man's tale of the fantastic? No, Dunning. It's not that. I was just thinking that maybe there's some truth to it is all. Maybe it granted a couple of my wishes, too. Couple, huh? Yeah. Can't get greedy, though. Guy like me has a lot of wishes. That's so. Well, thank you much. Now we can see if Mila goes with you. Yeah. Year's almost over, ain't it? Happy New Year to ya. You too, Dunning. I mean, we know from the sequel, obviously. Huh? Wait! Mila. Where are you going? Can I go with you? Mila. Damn, what a good game. Dude, the story just hooks you in this game, honestly. I remember this was one of the first Nintendo DS games I played. Back in middle school, back as a teenager. A friend of mine loaned me this game, actually. Actually, he loaned me a lot of Nintendo DS games that eventually I would buy myself because they were just so good. This one, the Phoenix Wright trilogy, Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. Mila goes with you, nice. This scene always makes me think why she goes with Hyde. She's got no one else. I don't know if Kyle Hyde becomes her father, more or less, but maybe more like her godfather. if I recall correctly, she goes to a university, in the sequel. She's of age, by the way. 19 years old. So, I'm sure she's capable of living on her own, but still. I like the credits. It's like, in cast order of these in-game characters. In Last Window, she is a student art butt and is helped by Rachel and Hyde. Yeah. Art school. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should have studied that instead of veterinary technology. Ryan Bradley. I think they probably don't have all that time as sequel in mind. What can I say about this game? I mean, I felt very nostalgic of this game. I was like, I want to play a visual novel game. I haven't done one in my channel yet. And it was either this or 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. You know, the first of the Zero Escape trilogy. I'll play that one eventually. Because, yeah, both of those visual novel games are so good. Oh, and Virtue's Last Reward, the sequel that follows it. Oh my god, it has so many plot twists like you wouldn't believe. Both of those games won Best Story by IGN, so yeah. That should tell you something about what kind of ride you're gonna get into with those two games. I also looked at the Wikipedia article regarding this game and the sequel. But some dialogues in Hotel Dusk talk about Hyde's father, the luggage of Hyde, what he says to Louis that his father died when he was 10 years old, etc. Yeah. That's explaining the sequel, which is good, because it's actually a lot. He talked about his father being a safecracker, a thief, and, feels like a loose plot thread, doesn't it? At least we don't have to wait too long for that, plot thread to be resolved, to be wound. But what was I saying about the, Wikipedia article about this game? This is in the sequel? I think if I recall correctly, they both got like 8 out of 10, maybe 7.5 out of 10. The story's good, but a lot of reviewers would have they didn't really criticize the story as much as the fact they criticized the linearity of this game. And yeah, it is a bit linear. And even sometimes you'll have to you've already figured out the solution of a puzzle, but oh man, executive producer. Like, you already know the solution to a puzzle a half hour before this game shows it to you, or something like that. Oh, and then the recaps at the end of each chapter. Some people didn't like that. I personally didn't mind. I didn't get a game over, so... Oh, thank you. Thank you. The personality of the Hyde in Last Window is a little different from himself in Hotel Dusk. Yeah, because I can imagine this was life-changing for him. Hotel Dusk front desk. You done with the cleaning, Rosa? Almost. Land's sakes, be a little patient for once. Where's Lewis? He's getting the bar ready for the New Year's party. I bet. Does that take care of all the guests, Mr. Smith? Did everyone check out? Yep. All done. Been a hell of a year, ain't it, Rosa? But it's all done now. Is it really? What are you mumbling about, Rosa? It's probably nothing, but I just had the strangest feeling. You and your feelings. I had a dime for every one, I'd be a damn millionaire. Last thing we need is for something to happen on New Year's Eve. I just want to... Mr. Smith? What is it? What's wrong? You're white as a sheet. It's... Jenny? Oh. Oh man, I actually got a little teary-eyed there. Oh. Nice. Jenny scene. It has two variants. Full-face Jenny and half-face. Hmm. How do you get the full-face variant? I guess I still went down the path of getting a game over or something. I got a couple of red auras. It's like, what is this, like Metroid, where you beat it quickly enough, you get everything, you see less of Samus? That's closure right there, though. A full face variant, I think, is for New Game Plus. Oh, well, in that case, I could just do that in my own free time then. I mean, I already know how this game goes. Like, save it over the second file. Oh, but I do know one thing. The vending machine price actually changes in New Game Plus. Instead of getting the Pinky Rabbit, you get a lipstick. Lipstick belonging to I'm not exactly sure who, but yeah. God, this game has such a good story. I wonder how quickly I can review this game, because I technically already have all the footage. It's not too difficult to edit all of that. Honestly, I don't see too many flaws with this game. I kind of mentioned some of them during the credits, but I could always go more in depth with this game. Someday. I'll put this game up there on my list, though. And a secret room. The Treasure of Mila. Really? Damn, I need to do a New Game Plus of this game then. Huh. Well, I guess this is where I'm going to wrap it up for today. Oh, look at that. A little over 3 hours. That's actually the length that I thought this live stream would take me if I was going to live stream the last 2 chapters of this game. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely playing Last Window soon after this. My plan right now, finish Pokemon Soul Silver, because I already beat Johto, but I've yet to do Kanto. And what else? I could probably squeeze in Splatoon 2. They're gonna bring back the mayonnaise versus ketchup Splatfest. Oh man, I love that Splatfest, I ain't gonna lie. Starting on the 22nd, so next week, probably next weekend actually. That's gonna be fun. I could also do the Octo expansion too. I can't believe I still haven't done that. I need to buy that DLC. It's $20 if I recall correctly. Did I also replay through the main story as well? I'll think about it. There are some guides. One in Spanish is very complete, and it's from guiasnintendo.com. Oh, tengo que ver eso entonces. Yo sí hablo español. I know Spanish. I could read that guy no problem. Well, yeah. This is TheVideoGameManiac signing off. Thank you so much, Kyle Hyde. Thank you so much for stopping by for this. I hope to see you when I live stream Last Window, The Secret of Cape West, most likely next month. Probably in the middle of Xenoblade Chronicles. Like, alternating between one live stream of that game, one of Last Window. And thank you so much, AJC. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, que interesante. Yeah, man. And then after that, I guess I should tackle a couple more visual novel games. The Zero Escape trilogy. I've only played through the first 2, by the way. Never played through the third one. And I should probably think about more multiplayer games to play as well, not just Splatoon 2. I've been thinking of Halo, by the way. Halo on Steam, the Master Chief Collection. They just put in the sequel, if I recall correctly. I think so far it's Halo Reach, Halo the first one, Combat Evolved, and Halo 2. whenever Halo 3, 4, maybe 5, I'm not sure about 5. Whenever those ones are brought in, which honestly I could wait with if I choose to get the game now. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, the multiplayer of that game, because I remember playing the first one, Halo Combat Evolved, when I was in high school. Played it on PC. Every lunch period, me and my friends, we would go into the computer room, bring our lunches there. Sometimes we do the campaign modes. Sometimes we'd play in Blood Gulch. Oh man, those were fun. Yeah, it's gonna be like a nostalgia trip, those games. Estará presente probablemente. Yeah. Alright, man. This is the Video Game Maniac signing off. Thank you all so much for watching. We surpassed 1,800 subs. I need to make a Discord server, by the way. I've seen some Discord servers now. I used to have one. I kind of let it rot, honestly. It's kind of a bad thing on my part. Probably should not have done that. I'll make a Discord server soon. I have a strong idea of what to put in it. Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on that. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.